You know, when I do interviews, I try and write questions that I'm hoping that you haven't been asked too many times or somebody else hasn't asked you. But unfortunately, with somebody like you, it's hard to ignore the obvious. And one of the most obvious things is this Sahad obsession that the world has come to appreciate and grown over the months as well. It seems like when the drama finished, it was actually the start of a new like a cult of sorts of people who follow you two almost religiously. Does that surprise you, the love and affection that you two as a pair get?
Yeah, I mean, it does. It really surprises me. But I think, I mean, I have to say that I think I've met Sajal at a very good time in my life because she knows me for who I am, and which is, I think, a beautiful thing. And I've loved working with her. But along with that, she's a very special individual. She's very unique because I find that the way we work together, the best part was that we worked the same way. We approach things the same way. We see our work the same way. And I think maybe that's why people enjoy that chemistry so much. But along with the chemistry, I think me and her, I mean, people just like seeing us together. So it's, because I think Angan is, I'm so happy I did that drama, but I have to say, without giving too much away, I think it is, I don't know if I should say it, but...
Just say it, man. The drama's on in like a month and a half.
I think it's Sajal Aly at her finest.
Really?
I really think so.
It's hard to top the last two performances.
I don't know, man.
Last three, maybe.
She was really good in this one.
Okay. I have to say though, Ahad, you know exactly what your fans want from the two of you. They want you to be together in real life.
Oh yeah,
They want you to get married. They want you to have kids. Like people have planned out your whole lives together. But you and her only fuel the fire further. You put up these photos on Instagram, gazing into one another's eyes. Your mum is her biggest fan. Her sister loves you. Yeah. Is there a hint at any of that? I mean, could it happen in real life? Is it happening in real life?
Well, I don't know. I think, I think we're both huge supporters of each other. And my family's a big supporter of her. We love her work. We love her. She's a fantastic person. And I don't know. I think maybe time will tell.
Well, I mean, you certainly didn't deny it. There was no in that answer. So we'll take it for what it is. That's absolutely fine.
It's dangerous. Why did you, Ahad, choose to get married young?
I just found the right person. But it's that simple, man. Like, I just felt that I just connected to her. Although we're completely different people. Completely.
Complementary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're like magnets, sometimes we're like opposites. But I don't know, it made sense to me.
You're a very intuitive guy. You follow intuition, right?
Well, I try to. I don't know. Because I think
I'll repeat what you said. You decided to go to Canada based on intuition. Yeah. You decided to come back to Pakistan based on intuition. So you decided to study drama based on intuition.
Yeah.
You're a very intuitive guy, and now you're telling me I got married because she was not like it was. You didn't even think.
I didn't. Really didn't. I was like, nope, this is it. I can feel it.
Very interesting. And what does love mean to you?
I think maybe I answered this question once before, but now I think my opinion has changed a little bit. I think love is something that just is not, whatever the feeling is, it's not forced. It just is. And I think what I discovered that through realizing that I think part of it has to do with acceptance. Is sometimes people just are the way they are. You know, you can't, for example, your family, your direct family, there is nothing you can do to change them. And even if they might upset you or they've really gotten to your nerves or whatever it might be, for some reason, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. And I think love is just that acceptance of who somebody is, and you accept them as yours. Whether that's your wife or your friends or whatever it might be, or just people in general. I think that's what love is. And I think love is just it's part of being human, no matter what. So however you want to look at it, I mean, like romantically or just love as a society, like I think like I love people. I love people. I choose to see the good in people because I think that's just a part of me. So I don't know. I think that's what it is. Love is just accepting somebody for who they are.
I think, Ahad, that is one of the best answers I've ever heard.
Okay, all right, cool.
I think you said two things that I want to even remind myself of. You said love is not forced.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucking great, by the way. It's so true. It's not forced. It should be like the flow of water. Like very seamless. Maybe it has the flow of water will hit the walls here and there, but it's flowing.
Yeah.
So natural. And you said something. You said it's acceptance, and it is one of the most rare things is to accept another individual. And unfortunately, people sometimes after they love somebody, they want to change them. So there is no acceptance. Now, is that true love? Is that ego? You know, and you see people, they fall in love. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to go out after this time. I don't want you to wear that. Don't hang out with this.
Well, I think people confuse.
Is that acceptance?
They confuse love with like owning somebody.
Possessiveness.
You don't own anybody. I mean, you own yourself. I mean, I don't know. I think I can't force anything. I would never force anything on my wife or on anyone I love. I mean, it doesn't. You're not loving them. You're
possessing them, which is very dangerous.
Yeah.
There is one of the gurus said this. I think it was an Osho book actually. I read. And he said, why do human beings, when they're walking in a garden and they see a very nice flower, they're like, oh, lovely. So the psychology is, it's my flower now, but it's going to die. You just took it out of its roots. It's going to die in 2 days. If you actually love that flower, you nourish it. You make sure there's sunlight. You make sure there's soil. You make sure there's water. Because you love it. You want it to flourish. And that is where I think true love, which you described nicely, you let them, you celebrate them with the way they are. You don't try to alter. Who are you to try to alter? Very nice. Sajal in one word.
It's feisty.
Nice. And
company.
Wow. Sajal Aly or Maya Ali?
Well, both Alys are great, but Sajal's my favorite.
This is now the second or the third project you're doing with Sajal.
Right.
And you both, of course, look so good together and you work so well together. And Alhamdulillah, the good thing is that you complement each other. कोई ऐसा नहीं लगता कि एक बंदा professionally as an actor दूसरे को overshadow कर रहा है. But Sajal completely hits it out of the park, right? With every scene. And we were talking about this as well.
आगे देखें क्या होगा, you'll really see what.
बताएं आप, how does it feel like being called a power couple?
I mean,
hashtag couple goals. I mean,
it's cool. It's very
cool,
nice,
right? Yeah, absolutely.
But again, you know, जब मैं एक professional relationship भी होती है हमारी, people always get a little confused as to how we work when we're on set. It's not what you think. You know, people say it's all very nice and
lovey-dovey,
you know,
and
it's the opposite. It's very competitive. It's not.
It is.
It's not a joke for us. You know, we don't look at things and go, oh, this is a good thing for us to do as a couple. It'll be so sweet. And I mean, although, you know, we appreciate that our fans, you know, they love that, but we look at it very separately. We go, okay, is this role right for me? Will this work? I think we look at it very differently. And then when we're on set, it's not about, bahut acha kiya, it's very, we want to get it right. It's not about, we don't, when we're at work, it's different.
It's different. Also, I believe with Sajal.
Yep.
Do you ever feel that, you know, there's this huge fuss around the entire Ahad-Sajal relationship? And do you feel that it ever overshadows your work as an actor? Because people see you as a couple.
Right.
It's like, you know, Sahad. And then there's Sajal, and then there's Ahad. But there's Sahad above everything else. As an actor, does that ever bother you?
No, I don't think it bothers me. I think, first of all, it's a blessing. It's a blessing that, you know, that people enjoy our work, they enjoy seeing us together. But secondly, I think what people really admire is not just, oh, they look nice. Oh, we just love seeing them, we love them interacting. It's that I enjoy working with her, and I think that when we work, we have a good connection as actors. And I think that is actually what people are seeing on the screen. I mean, you know, you sometimes feel like that the couple might be overshadowing, but I don't think so. I think the couple is just an extension of us as actors, you know. I think I have my own place as an actor. She definitely has her own place. She's given so much time to the industry and she's fantastic. But I think when we come together, people have a certain, unfortunately, an expectation, you know. But that's okay.
I'm a big fan of Sajal Aly, so. Favorite Pakistani actor would have to be Ahad Raza Mir, and then obviously Fawad Khan and Hamza Ali Abbasi. Actress Sajal Aly.
सेम क्वेश्चन दैट हानिया से पूछा था मैंने 3 हीरोइन फिल्म 3 बनिया कौन होंगी फिल्म में
Film?
हाँ
Let's see. Sajal Aly. Everybody wants me to say that.
best thing about Sajal
Sajal has a lot of class. Class.
the one thing these people have that you do not have Sajal Ali
So I think Sajal is very charming. I don't have the Sajal charm.
the one that you have that Sajal does not have
I have that she doesn't have. I think I have a lot of patience.
okay